Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you and I hope you all are safe. So I'm here to teach you lecture number 2 part 2 of chapter 7 standard 3. Now before starting the chapter, just take a short look at what we have learned in first videos. So this chapter is what India political. So how our India's just rules in our India, so that we will see in this chapter. So in an earlier chapter that we have learned that we lived in a very beautiful and very big country, a large country. That country is called India. That country called India. So here is what we can locate the India's on map. Like it is where it is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. India is what? It is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. India is surrounded by the Arabian Sea, the Indian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Arabian Sea is on the west side, the Bay of Bengal on the east side and the Indian Oceans in the south. So these all is what it's surrounded by the India. Means India is surrounded by these all with Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Oceans. The Himalayas it separates India from most of the continent of Asia and it forms the natural boundary. India and its neighbors. If we can see on the map, then we can see that our India's it shares out the boundaries with many countries. It shares the boundaries with many countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, then Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Maldives. So these all is what? It's the neighborhood of our country. Pakistan and Afghanistan are to the west and northwest side. And Nepal, Bhutan and China, it is to the north side. Bangladesh and Myanmar, it locates to the east side and to the south side is Sri Lanka and Maldives. India and its neighboring countries, it forms the Indian subcontinent also. Subcontinent is what? It's a large land masses. That is a part of a larger continent. And Indian subcontinent is a part of Asia. Political divisions. We all know that India is what? It's a very large country with millions of people living in India. So that we have what? We have a union or central government to rule the whole country. Now India's capital is New Delhi. See, it's written in page number 38 that New Delhi is the capital of India. New Delhi is the capital of India. The president, the prime minister and the other ministers of the central government lived in the capital cities. So if the states are there, any states, their government, the all ministers, prime minister, they lived in the capital cities. Like India's capital is New Delhi. So the president, the prime minister and all the other ministers of the central government, they all lived in the capital city. Since India is a very big country and it is very difficult for one central government to look after law and order in each part of the country. So we all know that India is what? It's a very big country and it is very difficult that any one central government can look after law and orders in part of the country. Suppose like it's a one classroom and if 100 students are there, then one teachers can't handle that, can't look all the students. For that, for 100 teachers, we need at least 10 10 or 5 teachers, so that we can see the 100 students. So like here also what India is, what it's a very big country, and it is very difficult to what it is very difficult for one central government to look after all the rules and regulation in each part of the country. Therefore, India has been divided into smaller areas known as states. For that, because one central government can't can't look all the order and laws for one country, for that what India has divided. For that, India has divided into smaller areas, known as what? Known as states. Known as states. States means what? Smaller part of a country. Smaller part of a country. India has 29 states. We can underline from there that you can underline from India has 29 states. How many states are there in India? India has 29 states. Each state has a government. So in 29 states, in each state there has a government of its own. Their own government is there, which can consist of the governor, the chief minister and the other ministers, where they can make a law. In fact, they can consist the government also, like the chief minister, the other minister also. The state government offices are located in the capital of state. So the state governments, they work where? Their work and official work, it is located in the capital of the state. It locates where? So that's why what the states, the India is what? It divided into smaller areas which known as states. And India, we have 29 states and their governments are there, and it is easy that we can govern, and so that the chief minister and other ministers, so that they can govern and they can make their own rules. The state governments, what if the state governments and their officials works are there, they are located where? On the capital of the states. Like any work, India's any rules and some ministers are there, they can work where? They can work on the capital of India, it's New Delhi, and they can live also there. So some areas of the country are not included in any of the 29 states. In some of the countries, like some of the areas of the country, they are not located in any states. They are not located in any states, 29 states, and directly under the control of the central government, and directly they are under the control of central government. So these are known as what? These are known as union territories. Like in 29 states, like suppose that any one state is not there, then their all control, it goes where? It goes into the under of the central government, and these are known as union territories. These are known as union territories. There are 7 union territories are there. There are 7 union territories are there. Yes, 7 union territories are there. So when you will go in standard 4, you will learn about the states and capital and union territories. So I'm just going to tell you the 7 union territory: Andaman and Nicobar Island, Chandigarh, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Delhi, Lakshadweep and Puducherry. So these all is what? It's a 7 union territories, including the national capital territory of India. So here is what? In 7 territories we have a national territory. Indian national capital territory of Delhi is also there. The next the lines and the next topic we will go through the next class, and then I will teach you next class. Till that, thank you and have a nice day, and please stay at home, and once the online class will over, you can go through the chapter and you can read your book. Thank you and have a nice day.